I'm Sarah from Feeding Umpqua, and I'm here today to show you how to make a fast, healthy, quick meal for your family based on a food box. So I had the Outpost Mobile Food Center put together a box for us, and what you're gonna find in here is what you find from a lot of pantries around the county. So you're always gonna have a cooler item. So we got some eggs, butter, and cheese in this box. We also have some frozen protein items. I got frozen shrimp and pork patties, as well as produce. So we have today some celery, onions, potatoes, and these delicious looking apples. And we always have shelf stable products. So in this box, I've got some shelf stable milk, pasta, rice, some dried beans, some canned fruits and vegetables, as well as oatmeal, and of course bread. So now let's think about what we could do with these ingredients to make a family meal. Now that we've talked about what's inside of a food box, let's actually plan to put together a meal. So when I do that for my own family, I always consider what's the protein we're gonna have, what vegetable are we gonna eat, and what starch is gonna bind it all together. In the My Plate example that we use in the Cooking Matters courses, we always talk about proteins, whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, as well as a calcium item that's usually dairy. In my family, we have a lot of people to please. I have a multi-generational household. My mother lives with me and I have a 4-year-old. So when I'm thinking about what we're gonna have for dinner, I wanna make sure it's not just nutritious, but it's also delicious. Because I want us to sit down and have a great meal together and all be happy. So tonight, I'm making for my family a cheesy baked macaroni dish that includes pumpkin puree and pork, 2 items you often find in a food box.
Start by preheating your oven to 350 degrees. Next, get your pasta going in boiling water. You'll want to follow the instructions on the box. Spray your baking dish with veggie oil to prevent sticking. Dice 1 cup of onion and set it aside. Next, take 2 to 3 defrosted pork patties and cut them into small, bite-sized pieces. I'm going to add kale from my garden. I like to remove the rib first and chop. I think that adding a green to this dish helps with the color. Remember the saying, we eat with our eyes. I think this dish is also good with fresh spinach, but if you don't have either, just skip it. I warm a tablespoon of oil over medium heat. Let's add the onions. We want the onions to soften, so we'll cook them for about 5 to 7 minutes. Now I'm going to add the chopped up pork as well as some crushed red pepper. My family likes a little heat, but you can leave it out. I'm also adding in the kale right now so it has time to soften. Because the pork is pre-cooked, we only need to cook it about 3 minutes. Once everything is warm, I add the sauce ingredients: pumpkin, milk, mozzarella cheese, nutmeg, thyme, and salt and pepper. Once everything's smooth, I add in the cooked pasta and stir to combine. I want to make sure that the pasta is covered in the sauce. When our pasta is all ready to go, we just need to scrape it into the baking dish. Make sure everything is smooth on top. Then you can top it with cheese. I'm only putting about a 1/4 cup of cheese because the dish is already pretty cheesy. You'll want to pop the pan into a preheated oven. It cooks for 20 to 25 minutes.
After 25 minutes, we're good to go. It's ready to eat immediately, or you can store it in the fridge for up to 3 days. We're gonna have dinner tonight with those delicious apples sliced up. Thank you so much for joining us, and look forward to more food box dinner ideas from Feeding Umpqua. Thanks!